What's going on, everybody? Tommy C. Shot from the point is the headline is ProJared is innocent. And from what I can see here, that's kind of true. If you go back to the month of May, ProJared ingeniously decided to announce his divorce on Twitter, which led to his wife sort of claiming that she didn't know anything about it, and that ProJared kind of expressed that this was a mutual agreement and the relationship had run its course, and the whole thing just went nuts with a Mr. Medicare stream. How could you announce your divorce on Twitter, pass it off like it's a mutual thing, and then find out that this thing wasn't very mutual at all? And with that came the ick pics, right? And with that came allegations, serious allegations. And that's really the most important part of ProJared's video that just came out today, and I highly recommend you go see it. Of course, ProJared is fighting back against his cancellation, so to speak, in this cancel culture environment. And there were some allegations made towards him that are very serious and need to be debunked. I have to say that I was aware of them in July by a video made by a creator that I'm really falling in love with by the name of Bedhead Bernie. I'll put that in the chat. And I actually said publicly on my Twitter that ProJared may have gotten a raw deal, and he definitely got a raw deal when it came to these phony and false allegations. Two guys named Charlie, one he called Shy, the other one he called Charlie, accused him of soliciting nude pictures from him. And the problem with that, there was two problems. When it came to Chai, Chai claimed that he had traumatic brain injury and was, kind of drifting in and out between the months of November of 2015 and May of 2016, the same months that ProJared supposedly had interactions with him. He cannot remember ever having any interactions with Chai, and Chai has never produced any interactions with him. He's never provided any evidence as such. Now, his friend Charlie put very carefully cropped photos out there that really take ProJared out of context, and clearly lied about joining this weird sex exchange group, having these, wild cyber sex, and lied about his age. Said he was 18 when he said he wasn't 18, and also claimed in interviews that ProJared never asked, and kind of hinted that ProJared knew that he was underage. So that he debunked the more serious of the two allegations right off the bat. There is nothing in there. It seems like everything on YouTube nowadays has something to do with Helia. Got to talk like an idiot. I've gone from talking to like a child to like a moron. So he sent that, he busted that out, and he also said that he never sent nudes to these young people, and they have provided no evidence that he had. Some of the things that I didn't like, he called out the drama channels and said that nobody had actually reached out to him. Keemstar claims that he did reach out to him. Keem responded to this part of the video on Twitter. He said, "I never tried to reach out to you, ProJared. False. You had me blocked. We also tried to reach out to Holly Conrad. By the time she responded, she was unable to do an interview. But make no mistake, we were the first to realize your ex-wife was lying." Now, I think ProJared had backed up on this, at least with Keemstar. He said, "Apologies for that. Was there an email at all? I switched on my accounts," and Keem's like, email. Do it through social media these days. I look, I'm not in Keem's level. I can't imagine not doing everything through email, really. But whatever. And another thing is, I remember when I saw that part of the video, I thought, there's no way Keem wouldn't have had him on for an interview. It doesn't make financial. It doesn't fit his personality. It doesn't make financial sense. It's utterly ridiculous. Of course, absolutely. Of course, Keem would have reached out to ProJared. Here's another thing about these projects. There's no competition for him anymore. There's no drama channels or people that report the social media news that are over 100K. So it's not like he has much competition anymore. And again, he would have been all over it. He does his thing in the video where, nobody reached out to me. People who didn't know me criticized me. Big deal that is. And then, people said mean jokes to me. Well, I have to admit, that sucks if somebody's making false EDO allegations against you. But let's not forget, and this wasn't mentioned in the video, that there's a picture of you holding your pee-pee in a Sailor Moon outfit. Like, it's not nice for people to be made fun of, I guess. But, you are a public figure, and if this happened to any other celebrity, ProJared puts this in a sort of a contest of be going, this is beyond reasonable. I'm sorry if somebody caught me with my pee-pee in my hands. They're going to mess with me. So ProJared, you're certainly not alone. You did, the PR job you did by breaking up with your wife online was brain dead, and what put you in this position. Certainly, I'm quite glad the more serious allegations that the world knows now, and they didn't know through Bedhead Bernie's video because it didn't get out there. The world does know now that you did get a raw deal. You definitely had to come back, and again, it doesn't matter how much time you take, but some of the stuff had nothing to do with these Chai and Charlie. It had everything to do with your picture floating around, your sexual exploits became public, and you broke up with your wife on Twitter. And you claimed it was mutual, and it wasn't. So, look, I don't know how much responsibility ProJared was required to take, but he took none. And it is true that he has been victimized in some level. He said that he didn't think that he was a cheat, and his ex-wife and current girlfriend's ex, his ex-wife knew, and his current girlfriend's ex, because a lot of people he was think she was cheating on him, supported him in 2018. I don't know why that came up, but if that's the case, yeah, so be it. I don't know how much that matters. Get the hell out of here. Other people have cats. I have a friggin' flying little moth. And I highly recommend that you go check out this video, a whole 45 minutes of it. Look, any of the little stuff that ProJared did do, and I do believe he put himself in this bad PR situation, the more serious allegations that are out there, I'm really glad that they were debunked. It does seem that when people get in trouble online, that there's all these people willing to come out like, hey, they did something to me too. And a lot of those guys are usually full of it. They're full of it. I do see people apologizing to ProJared. I will not be apologizing to him for goofing on him. Tough apples, Charlie. Tough shit. But if I don't think I even no. Oh yes, I did. I did report the allegations. So I reported allegations, and they were legitimate allegations at the time. And if I'm pretty sure I was clear with the fact that they were only allegations. So this idea that, drama channels have to use citations or people have to use citations and know every little fact when you didn't release the information until 3 months later, I think is a little bit ridiculous. But again, very important that you've been cleared of the more serious of the allegations. Don't dress up like Sailor Moon and hold your eat. Thank you very much, everybody. If you want to check it, I only put these meme shirts in the merch store for a little while. If you want a memoir of the very dope Rewired Soul Saga on Shot for the Point, Nick DeOrio's channel, and Augie RFC, go check this out. It's dope. It's dope. It's sweaty too. I know. It's like well over 100 degrees over here. And check us out on Shot from the Point News for all the updates. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you really soon when somebody messes up really, really bad.